You only need one thing in life. There's a story behind that. This is your daily message from Chad, number 946, to upgrade your mental game today by telling yourself a better story. Because the most important story you hear is the story you tell yourself. If you've not followed or subscribed yet, please do. This message is dedicated to Shane Parrish. Here's the upgrade. Your brain tells you to go, but upgraded thinking knows when to stop. Here's the story. Kurt Vonnegut was at a swanky party at a vacation house on Shelter Island near New York. The host was a billionaire hedge fund manager. Vonnegut was chatting with his friend Joseph Heller. Vonnegut commented to Heller that their host had made more money in a single day than Heller had earned in total from his most successful novel, Catch-22. Heller's response was, "Yes, but I have something he will never have. Enough." John Bogle comments on this vignette, "Enough. I was stunned by the simple eloquence of that word. Stunned for two reasons. First, because I've been given so much in my own life. And second, because Joseph Heller could not have been more accurate." Bogle was a hedge fund manager himself, so he saw firsthand how many people seemed to have no understanding of what enough entailed. John D. Rockefeller was supposedly asked one time how much money was enough, and he replied, "Just a little more." The story is told about Jim Clark, the founder of Netscape, the first real internet browser, in his biography of stating his "then I'll stop" number. First it was $10 million, then $100 million, then $1 billion after taxes, and each time he hits or neared it, the goalpost shifted again. At one point he says he'll stop once he has more money than Larry Ellison, and then admits that what he really wants to have is the most, just for one tiny moment. The vice of the most is in us all, when what we really want is enough. The better story to tell yourself is, I know how much enough is. This doesn't just apply to money. We live in a time when there's almost always more available. There's never an end. And if you can't shut it off yourself, it will stay on. I think you'd agree that the one thing you really want is enough. The challenge of life is knowing how much that is. Tell me a story of more versus enough to fromchadsmith@gmail.com. If you haven't followed or subscribed yet, please do. Send someone a text and ask them, do you know how much enough is for whatever you're going after? You can download my book, The Most Powerful Story in the World, by going to fromchad.gumroad.com. The transcript of this message and hundreds of others are always available at www.fromchad.com.